My name is Tia Perkin, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a trick-or-treat jack-o'-lantern bucket from my book Hall-O-Ween.
To start out, we're going to make a kind of an open semicircle, like a squatty oval shape. And then we're going to do two little small open semicircles on either side, and we're going to take a rainbow shape and just kind of connect both of the semicircles, both on the outside, and then we'll do it again on the inside. Just like that, and we have our handle. And I like to make a little border around the pumpkin, so I'm just going to trace a line right alongside our oval shape. Then I'm going to do at the bottom here in between each little handle, I'm going to make kind of just a little smile, stretches from one side to the next, and we'll just right at the top do another border line. Okay, and we're going to start with the eyes. Just do two short little lines here because we're going to do upside down rounded triangles to give our pumpkin a mischievous but friendly feel. And then we'll do a right side up rounded triangle for his nose right in the center there. And for his smile, he's going to have a really broad smile extending out past his eye. So we'll just start right here and bring a curve in between his eye and his nose. We're going to drop down and give him a little fang because he's a little vampire bucket, and then continue on our smile, and then once again between the eye and the nose, drop down and give him a little fang, and then bring that line out past the eye again. On either side, we're going to drop a line down that's slightly curved in, basically until we get about the same distance as our border line, and then we'll start connecting. And right here, I like to stop, give a little angled line up, and then straight line down, and then straight line up, and then angled line down, and now he's got two little baby fangs. He's a little baby vampire pumpkin. And to make him look kind of more like a real pumpkin, I like to bring a little curved line down on this side, just kind of right in the middle of the eye. We'll do it on the other side too. Now he looks like a real pumpkin. And what jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat bucket would be complete without some candy? So draw a couple narrow parallel lines here, close them in at the top of the curve, and then we'll bring in a circle for our first piece of candy. It'll be a lollipop, and a little oval here for the highlight. And then going the opposite direction of these parallel lines, we'll make two more parallel lines a little more spaced apart for a candy bar, and we'll make this sort of sawtooth pattern up here for the top of our wrapper, and jut out these lines right here at the top and connect them, and they're going to go the same direction as our sawtooth, and that is going to give us a little bit of depth. And we're going to do another candy bar, this time two parallel lines going the opposite direction, just kind of give it a little interest. And then we'll do that sawtooth again until we hit the end of our wrapper. Again, bring out these little jutted out lines to give it some depth, and we just follow the sawtooth, and there we go. And our candy bucket is going to be overflowing, so we're going to make these kind of billowy, cloud-like shapes to just kind of show some non-specific, lots of candy in there. Maybe one more lollipop peeking out at the top, and our candy is just going to be overflowing out of this bucket. So we're going to draw a circle. This will be a little hard candy with a little highlight oval at the top. And for the edge of our wrapper, our candy wrapper, I like to do like a little puckered in fish fin shape. We'll do that on either side. And another little miniature fish fin on either side. Show where that wrapper crinkles in, and even if you want to trace the edge of this to give it a little depth, you can do that. And we'll do one more piece of candy here. Maybe a little smaller because it's a little further away. Highlight and a couple more fish fins on either side. Little miniature fish fins, and then we'll trace the edge here again just to show our wrapper has a little dimension. And there you have it. There is our pumpkin. And now we just have to color it.
Thanks for drawing with me today. Next time we're going to make these super cute Tootsie Roll Pop ghost crafts. Please follow me, subscribe, check out my Etsy page, and check me out on Amazon.com. Thanks. Bye.